Hello and a really warm welcome. This is a love reading for the beautiful Leos. Welcome Leos for the month of September. So let's jump straight in and see what spirits have for beautiful Leos in the month of September. Show me what you need me to see, please, spirits. Thank you so much. And I do hope wherever you are in the world, you are safe and well. Show me what you need me to see, please, spirits. Lovely, we've got your card here, Leo, beautiful Leo, the strength here. So let's jump in and have a look. So you have been in some sort of, this is like a whirlwind romance. Happens very, very quickly. It's like you got together or you're connected with somebody and it felt very, very full of love here with the Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. It felt like it was going really, really well. It felt very deep, it felt very connected, and it felt as if you had a lot to build on and work on for the future, to take into the future together with a lot of passion and chemistry in the mix. Beautiful. However, it's very much as if you've had to use so much strength, so much of that gorgeous Leo energy there, that strength, to be able to work through this. It's like it's been a complete, it's like mind games here. It's kind of hitting me straight away with this Nine of Wands. We've got the Four of Swords as well at the bottom of the deck. And it's very much with that Three of Cups as well. I'll take that and the Karma card. Thank you, Spirit. It's very, very much as this energy, it's been very draining. Although at the beginning it seemed very lovely, it felt like you met the one, the somebody that sort of all and everything. But this energy is really, really draining for you. It's very, very triggering as well. It feels like there's somebody else involved, could be a third party. So it doesn't have to be they're seeing somebody else or being unfaithful. This could be friends and family that are just interfering in this connection and bringing this connection down, which is making it really, really painful and difficult, especially considering the amount of love you have for this person, or that you've held like close in your heart space for this person. Now with the Karma and the Nine of Wands as well, this is very much like this morning energy. It's very much like this person is either embarrassing you or humiliating you by either their words or their actions, and it keeps putting you back in this Nine of Wands place, this place where you feel I can't take any more. I really don't think I can get through this, even though we go back to the beginning with this love and the way they made you feel. So it's very much you've been torn, you've been in real conflict about this person. It's like on the one hand you love them deeply or you have all these feelings for them, but on the other hand they're playing games with you, or they're very triggering emotionally as well. It triggers you into sort of kickstarting all those insecurities and all those feelings you have about yourself, which are negative. It's like this person triggers that by their actions. So you've been very torn. And with this Four of Swords, it's very much like this mourning energy, this loss, it's like you've been in emotional limbo, where it's sort of kind of all or nothing. And it's very, very painful. And that's why we have the Strength card here as well. It's like you've had to dig deeper than anyone, bless you, Leos, here, to really try and come through this, it's like you're trying to make sense of everything. You're trying to make sense of, why is this person like this? Why are they playing these games? Why are they deluding me? You know, why can't they just be honest here? And it's very much like this person's acting out of their ego. You're coming from a place of, it's like, of just your soul. You're like putting your soul out there on the table for them, and they're unfortunately not coming from the same place. And I can see you've done this with the Two of Cups here. It's like that repeated, I'd like us to be in union, or now we've come together, could you stop doing this? This is, upsetting me. It's like you've been very real with them. You've been very open, and you've really tried to express how they're hurting you almost. But it doesn't seem to be to any avail. But let's just see, please, Spirit. Show me more. Thank you so much, Spirits. Thank you so much. Yeah, the shadow side, Three of Wands, Ten of Wands. It's such a burden for you. It's such a heavy burden here. The person you're in connection with, because of their shadow side, because things trigger them, because actually they're not used to they're not used to you, beautiful Leos. They're not used to the openness, the honesty, the vulnerability. They're not used to that. If anything, it's like they're almost being triggered, this person, because everything is so real, everything is so open, everything is kind of laid on the table. And it's like it's making them more insecure. They're used to a much more turbulent relationships. They're used to much more up and down. So this connection with you, in a way, is really triggering their dark side, that shadow side within them. It's like it's affecting them, but because of that, it's affecting you. It's having this negative effect on you. They do want to take things in a new direction. They do want, and where you've been feeling, beautiful Leos, that this is a really strong connection, that's something you don't just want to walk away from, that there is something here. That's because there is something here. There's love. There's deep love here. There's deep love and connection. It's just this person is with the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the 8 of Swords. It's like they end up cutting off emotionally, and this could be kind of work, throwing themselves into work here, and cutting off emotionally and not really looking here with the 8 of Swords. It's like the shadow side of that Karma card. It's like the triggers are too much for them, and they end up kind of shutting down, maybe working a lot of hours, but not really coming back into that emotional connection with you out of fear here. Going forward, it's very burdensome for you. It's like you're carrying here with the 10 of Wands so many burdens within this connection. It feels very painful and it weighs you down. And it's not that this person doesn't want the connection. I just want to stress that. It's because they're in a connection that they're not used to. They're not used to being loved at the level they're being loved, are being accepted. They're used to the games. They're used to things going wrong. And it's like, in a way, they're sort of preparing themselves for that because they feel it's too good to be true. With the 4 of Wands in the near future, you both can definitely find happiness. You can both find happiness here. You can both build on this if this person's willing to build. And I really feel they are, because the energy isn't of deception or real deception. It's more of their emotional immaturity or their inability to jump straight in and trust the way you have done with them. If we just go over this 4 of Wands, please, spirits, just near future, just show me 4 of Wands, please, beautiful spirits. Thank you so much. 5 of Cups, the Moon, the Magician. So they're definitely manifesting you in their lives. They want you in their lives. And it's not that they don't at all. With the Moon and the 5 of Cups, they're just scared. This is just fear. They're feeling all the fears of being in a connection that they can fully embrace and where they fully trust you. They're just full of all those fears here, but they are manifesting you. They do want long-term commitment. They do want to be with you as well for a long time. They're just in a lot of emotional pain. And in a way, it's like they're hiding. Here with that Moon, they're hiding those fears. They're not really opening up towards you and telling you this. So it's been very difficult for you, bless you, Leos. It's been really difficult for you. It's like you've been trying to balance and juggle this connection or relationship here. That's been very difficult, where this person's closed off at times and you don't know what's happening. But in all honesty, this person does love you. They do feel a great sadness, which is from their past or the way they've been treated, which triggers them, it triggers you. And they do want happiness. They do want commitment. But for you, it's more important to lay down these burdens. You've been very open, you've been very honest, and you've been very loving with this person. You've offered them all you can, and especially in the beginning, you were more supportive than anybody in every single area here. So really, it's about doing what's best for you. It's about seeing if you are able to keep going in this connection, to see where it goes, or whether for you now it's come to a time where you need to kind of cut it off to be able to refocus on yourself. But of course, that is totally up to you. So we've got 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Yes. So it's conflict again. It's like For you, you know your wish fulfillment. You know where you'd like to be. You know where will keep you happy and stable and sane. Here, with the Five of Wands and Seven of Cups, it's this crossroads here. You know, you have kind of options to make, or there's other options here. And it does bring you a lot of conflict because of the way you feel about this person. You have a lot of love for this person, as I said. So it's very difficult to make that decision just to break away here. But it's a decision of yours that needs to be made. So it's like, at least you know, when you make that conscious decision, you know which way you are going forward, which way is ahead here. So it's very much beautiful, Leos. In the month of September, you've got this big decision to make. Do I stay with this person and see where it goes and keep working on it? Which looks very positive. As I said, the energies, there's no sort of awful energy here. It's more of sadness. It's more of this other person's sadness that they want to be on the same page with you and they find it really difficult because of their own emotional struggles. Or is this something that you have other options in love and you choose somebody else, or you choose, you know, your own cups of love, your own happiness, your own path on your own? It's very much a decision that's in your hands. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.